So Warren, can you please explain to me and just describe why it's important to leverage other people's money?
Sure, Andrew. I think firstly, other people's money is money which is obviously not yours, and it's important to get access to other people's money, because if you want to take your property portfolio and grow it exponentially, so you have to leverage other sources of funding. Otherwise, your portfolio will always remain small and stagnant.
Sure. So if you had to give a beginner advice, just say for example myself, I was starting out in property and I had £100,000 and I went to the UK and I went up north and I bought 2 properties, so £50,000 for one, £50,000 for the other, found out that I couldn't get a mortgage straight away, but to achieve my financial freedom figure I need to buy 8 more. Can you just give me some advice on where and how I could raise that money?
Yeah, certainly, and I know we often talked about the power of networks. So firstly, leverage who you know, so friends, family, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, even high net worth individuals or businessmen. Tap out to them, meet them, try strike win-win deals with them. For example, if they're sitting with money in the bank and it's earning 3-4% interest, offer them that you'll double the interest immediately. Okay. And that immediately you'll make greater returns, even if you pay double their costs within the investment.
Okay, and how would you approach that person? Would you build a relationship? Would you show a finance doc? Just quickly talk to me how you'd actually approach them.
Yeah, I think it's important to obviously have a relationship with a person, but I think it's always important to professionally present the property deal to them.
Yeah.
So it would need to be in a document. It would need to show all the due diligence around comparables on values, on rents, how the deal stacks up, the low road, the middle road, and the high road, just in case certain the strategy that you intend doesn't come through.
Okay, I think that answers all my questions, Warren. So no thanks.
Yeah, I think just some other areas which a lot of people forget about is also personal loans, credit cards. Okay. There's also bridging finance, although expensive. If you do it over a shorter term period, it's a quick source of income. And to be fair, I mean the funding is actually unlimited if you're creative enough, and that's why it's often called creative finance.
And I guess that also brings me on to good debt versus bad debt, because Robert Kiyosaki always talks about there's a difference between using debt for an asset, which in fact becomes good debt, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you're investing in whatever your borrowing costs are, and if you're investing it in an asset and it's making you returns higher than your borrowing cost, it's good debt. It's exceptionally good debt.
No, definitely. Okay, no, thanks, Warren.
No, thanks, Andrew.